is up, fellas? It's your boy Diamond here, and today I'm going to be doing the 10K video that I promised, which is a Q&A on Twitter. I had you guys ask some questions, and yeah, so today I'm just going to be answering them, and let's get right into it, shall we? So the first question is from ToxyFN. If you had the option to go to college or be a full-time streamer, which one would you pick? Well, I mean, obviously, I would love to be a full-time streamer instead of going to college. That would be the ideal situation. But definitely getting your education is huge. So I do want to plan. I do plan on going to a college. Not entirely sure what yet, but plan on attending a 4-year institution, getting a degree, and you know, if streaming works out by then I would love to keep streaming. That would be ideal. The next question by Darktra FN is, what gave you the passion to start streaming? So basically, I started streaming when I was about 13 years old. I was playing Roblox at the time, and I started on this game known as Apocalypse Rising. And on Apocalypse Rising, I never had anybody to play with, really. So it was basically me trying to solo in a squad-based game, almost like solo squads on Fortnite, in a sense. Basically, Apocalypse Rising is like a DayZ Roblox version where you are by yourself, you can squad up with friends, and you are trying to just survive and get loot and stuff like that. And I never had anybody to play with, so, you know, I said to myself, you know, I'm going to stream, I'm going to make some friends, and I'm going to, you know, I'm going to get some people to play this game with. So, surely, you know, I started streaming. Didn't get any viewers for about, you know, the first week or so. I streamed about 2-hour sessions. And a week later, I had my first viewer come to my chat. His name was Solo Eagle 156. And, you know, he's like, yo, bro, you wanna squad up and whatever? Hopped on Skype and, you know, started playing, man. So, yeah, that was basically my inspiration to start streaming, was to make friends to play video games with. So, yeah. All right, next question comes from Fort McNeil. Says, what game did you have the most / have the best memories on? By far, my favorite game to this day was Roblox. 100%. Most of my clips from my channel actually originate from Roblox. You know, I had a lot of good days. I used to be a toxic little kid. But I made a lot of friends on Roblox. I had a lot of fun. All the way from Hunger Games and Apocalypse Rising servers to custom servers on Phantom Forces. The list is unreal, but I met so many of my favorite friends to this day on Roblox, and overall it was just, it was a life-changing experience for me as a youngin', to be able to interact with so many different people that all share the same passion about, you know, gaming and having fun and whatnot. So I would definitely have to say Roblox, and more specifically Apocalypse Rising, because some of the homies that are still sticking around my stream today came from Apocalypse Rising. So shout out to you guys, man. But yeah, definitely Roblox, bro. I'm Exotic Ass. What is the biggest piece of advice for new / small streamers? My biggest piece of advice for new / small streamers would definitely be to just be yourself. Personally, I think that is the biggest thing. You know, I think everybody says it, but don't try to be somebody you're not, you know? If you want to let out your inner goofiness, you know, your inner jokes, all that good stuff, let it show, man. You know, I like to be a chill guy on stream sometimes, and then other times I just like to, you know, goof around, man. And me being goofy and stuff like that is, it's definitely the most fun for me as a streamer. So I would definitely say, you know, just be yourself, man. You know, definitely interacting with chat is another huge thing. Get to know your community, ask everybody how their day is going, etc., etc. And the third thing would be, you know, play a game you enjoy. Play a game you enjoy. Don't feel forced to play a game that, you know, you don't like, or, you know, you feel forced to play. Definitely play a game you enjoy. And, you know, for instance, like Roblox, it has a really small community on Twitch. It's a really great place to grow because, you know, the huge audience, a lot of younger kids play the game, you know, and older, some older as well. And, you know, it's just a really good place to grow, in my opinion. So search for, you know, games that have small communities that you can grow on, and, you know, games that you like to play. All right, the next question comes out from Z1Pex and says, ever think about going back to CSGO? So, yes, I think about going back to CSGO, you know, often, man. Right now, I believe Fortnite is not in a very good state. I believe that the game devs don't really look at the game as competitive, more as so a casual game. And whereas CS is the exact opposite. CS is a very competitive game and not very, you know, casual in a sense. So I do really think about going to, back to CS often. I love the days of competing in ESEA. Those are always fun. I know the stream would always get into it during ESEA matches or tournaments or whatnot. So I always had a really big blast with those. The one thing that's keeping me in Fortnite right now is the building. I mean, that's the only reason I'm really still pursuing Fortnite. And I feel like I could still have potential in the Fortnite scene. I just got to keep on grinding, keep on working, grinding scrims and all of that good stuff. But to answer your question, yes, I always think about getting back into CS, and I would love to get back into it and start grinding it again, man. Next question comes out from Fives, and he says, if CS was as big as Fort and got as many updates, would you still pursue that professionally? What about Apocalypse Rising? So basically, to answer your first question, I believe that CS and Fort, they're both great games, but they're two different worlds. As you know, as I said in the previous question, the thing that's keeping me in Fortnite right now is the building. The building adds a really nice skill gap, and it's fun. It's fun, you know. Playgrounding in Fortnite is it's a blast, you know, being able to build with all your friends, you know, and obviously that's something you can't do in CS very often. But to answer your question, if CS was as big as Fort and got as many updates, would you still pursue that professionally? You know, honestly, I would say CS is probably the better game right now for competitive, because like I said, as in the previous question, I think Fortnite is more designed for casual players right now. At least that's what their devs are getting at. So yes, I would probably say I would pursue CS professionally, you know, if I were to get on that level over Fortnite, just because I feel like their devs care more about the competitive community than the casual community. And there, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just more of a competitive player than a casual player, so I like to see that more in games. And the second question, what about Apocalypse Rising? As many of you guys know, I used to play a little bit of competitive Roblox for, you know, what they call Robux, which is kind of like real money, but not real money. No, and I will not be going back to anything competitive Roblox related. It was always a lot of fun, man. You know, trying to take Roblox seriously and having a competitive aspect to it. But there is, you know, I'm going to come back to Apocalypse Rising. I'm going to play it sometimes on Roblox, you know, whenever I get bored of two biggest games, CS and Fortnite. But no, I will probably never take Roblox competitively ever again, my man. Yo, and Draws AM asks, favorite non-shooter genre / game? Draws, I would definitely have to say, maybe like Sea of Thieves. I played it during the free trial. Wasn't a bad game at all. I haven't really played a lot of non-shooter genres. I mean, I play Kovacs a little bit. I play Quiplash, Marbles on Stream, Scribble.io, but no, I don't play a lot of, you know, any of those other kind of genres like Dota or League or anything like that. So I've mainly been an FPS kind of shooter my whole entire life. SparkDog _ asks, water before or after you put toothpaste on your toothbrush? Water before you put toothpaste on the toothbrush. I don't know why you would smush the pure, gentle substance of toothpaste on your toothbrush by putting water on after. So yes, water before. Paul Lamphier asks, where do you see yourself in the future? Do you plan on continuing to stream or pursue with basketball, as in college or NBA? Honorable Hellrider. So honorable, I would definitely say that I would like to continue streaming in the future, and I would like to pursue basketball. Those are two big dreams of mine. I'm having a current little situation right now, though. As many of you know, I skipped 7th grade when I was back in grade school. And that put me having to compete a year above in every sport I did. I was always competing up, and, you know, I never got to play really against kids of my same talent or same age level, so to speak. So right now we're currently working on a petition to the state so that I could play my true senior year, which would technically be next year instead of this year, and then that would present, you know, possibly more opportunity for me to pursue basketball in college by getting either scholarships or just allowing my ability as a player to be increased. Because honestly, I love basketball, man. I love basketball. I love that it gets you active. I have a passion for it, you know. A lot of fun. Do I think, though, at my current state, being 17, that I could get a scholarship for playing college basketball next year? Probably not, honestly. You know, I think there's a lot for me to learn still. I think I've got a lot of potential still I see in myself that I could improve. But I feel like I would need one more year to prove myself to a lot of, you know, colleges / people. So that's my current take on that. I would definitely like to play college, but I do not think the opportunity is going to present itself unless something crazy happens. So that's my stance on that. But yes, I do plan on continuing to stream. Like I said, I love streaming. I feel like I have a passion for it. You know, waking up every day, it's kind of become just like, it's that one happiness that gets you, man. Like, oh, I get to wake up, I get to stream today, man. I get to talk to so many amazing people that make my day better, you know. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. I love it. I love it. All right, and next question comes out from Slink FPS, and he says, what is it like waking up every day looking like Plank from Ed, Edd, and Eddy? Slink, I gotta turn the question back on you, and, you know, in saying, how does it feel to wake up every morning looking like the man, the myth, Caillou?
Look at the top of his head.
Next question comes out from Swervy asking, will you ever move away from Fortnite? Once again, Swervy, as stated before, I feel like, you know, the way the devs are going down the trail right now, catering to casual players instead of competitive, I feel like I am slowly moving away from Fortnite and getting that passion back for CS. But as of right now, I'm still happy with Fortnite. You know, I'm still happy with, you know, playing CS on the side note. But definitely my relationship with Fortnite it's growing farther apart, and CS is looking way more promising. Unanimy YT asks, basketball professional gaming. And I would have to honestly say that they're both insanely fun things. But I would have to say professional gaming is probably a bigger passion of mine. Basketball does give you active, though, and I feel like I am built sort of to be a basketball player, but my passion for professional gaming just feels way more confident. I'm Webby asks, who's your favorite streamer? I would have to say that my favorite streamers, I love a lot of them, man. You know, I'm just gonna list a couple. I can't even say anymore that I have a favorite streamer. You know, I love Tim the Tatman, man. I love Summit 1G. Dude, a lot of others. Soda Poppins, always fun to watch. Tifu is nice. You know, there's a lot of good talent on Twitch. I can't limit it to just one. But those are some of my top ones right there. Rohal asks, McDonald's or Burger King? I would definitely have to say McDonald's, man. Yep, smokehouse bacon. That's the way. That's the way. Nicknamers ask, what's your dream job? Aside from, you know, gaming or Twitch streaming or NBA or anything like that, dream job would probably be to work for Microsoft or work for Google. You know, those have two been kind of a side dream of mine for a while. So yeah. Twitch Razify asks, how old were you when you started to stream? I started streaming when I was 13 years old, I believe, on Roblox playing Apocalypse Rising. It's Danny asks, will you do streaming full-time or going with college? Also, if you got offered a spot in a pro team, what would it be? It's Danny. I would say that pursuing college is far more, you know, an essential thing than full-time streaming at this current time. So I'm planning on going to college, yes, and getting a degree. But I would like to have a side of streaming in my free time, and, you know, possibly pursuing professional gaming as well. It's Danny also asks, if you got offered a spot on a pro team, what would it be? It's Danny. I would have to say that my top 2 favorite pro teams are Cloud9 and FaZe, so it would definitely have to be one of those 2. Bursting asks, what is your favorite thing about streaming? Bursting, man, I would have to say that my favorite thing about streaming is the interaction with the Twitch viewers. You know, you meet so many new people a day, and you meet so many returning people as well. It's always nice to have conversations with people and just know that you care about each other, man. You know, it's a relationship that people have on the internet that, you know, a lot of people don't feel in real life. And it's just an insane gift that you guys give me. So thank you so much for, you know, everybody always, you know, just coming by and saying hey in chat. It goes a long way, man. It goes a long way. So yes, the interaction with Twitch viewers is definitely my top thing I love about streaming. And last question comes from That Was Sketchy. Do you plan on going to college? If so, what major? And once again, Sketchy, I do plan on going to college, and I would like to pursue either computer engineering or computer science at the college level, as well as hopefully getting a scholarship in an esport minor, such as Fortnite or Counter-Strike. So that is definitely my focus for the college future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We got more videos planned for the future, so thank you very much. Hope you guys have a good day, and peace out.